Hi, I'm Caroline Ryder, and welcome to Rider Horsemanship. This is my friend Erin Epstein, and we're going to be talking today about the Tao of Horsemanship, specifically what makes our Tao of Horsemanship approach to training so different and so unique. And Erin just asked me, what makes my training program or training approach different from other trainers or clinicians? And the bottom line is we start with liberty. So it is an approach. And the approach is literally what makes us so different as far as how we begin our program. And we begin our program at liberty, of course, and we choose to use a small, intimate environment like a round pen, specifically because the round pen is so congruent to the way in which we work with the horse, meaning it offers an ability, a circular motion of energy, and it has a lot of symbolism and a lot of meaning throughout history and cultures. And a lot of the practices, the technique that we embody when we work with the horse, combined and balanced with our approach, our mindful and heartfelt approach, really creates a phenomenal, very quickly and very easily creates a synchronized movement and a deeper way of connecting, not just through the heart and the mind, but through the body and through the movement.
You've talked more recently about integrating those two, the approach
Yes.
and the technique, and what that looks and feels like.
That's a great question. So I'll talk more about integrating our mindful way of being with technique, because technique's important. I mean, I want to do upper level dressage and jumping and reining with my horses, and I'd like them, based upon their natural agility, I'd like them to be very versatile, and they are in trail ride. So let's talk about technique. When we move on after our round penning or liberty work, which is the first way in which we want to be and integrate ourselves with the horse, then we move on to technique on the ground exercises with a halter and a lead rope. And we have this wonderful lunging program as well for connection, self-carriage, naturally with the horse to develop that. But the purpose of the technique is I don't want to introduce any kind of pressure to my horse unless I have connection. So I'm just going to give an example of Erin talking about approach and combining approach with technique. And, right now, before I ask Sundance to yield and give to this pressure, let's say that she's a new horse and I want to teach her to yield and give to pressure, which is part of my technique. And I don't have a halter on. It's all right, I'll just wrap this around her neck. So my approach is everything. How much easier is it if I have connection? If I have the connection to me is the eyes on me and the willingness of the heart and the mind to follow me. When their heart and mind is joined up, their feet will follow. So this becomes the path of least resistance. This whole approach is the path of least resistance. I don't want to have to force and fight and make my horse respond to pressure. I want them to be so willing because they're so connected to me. So I'm going to ask her if she'll join up with me. Thank you. So I have her connection right now. She's not quite 100% wanting, or she's, kind of would rather sleep right now. So I'm going to be really polite about it. And I'm going to put the rope around her neck. Now, the point I'm going to make is I have her eye on me. I want her to follow me. I want her to want to follow me. I don't want to have to ask with this rope. But if I'm teaching a new horse, this is the way it begins. I want her heart and her mind to be with me so that when I ask with this rope, she doesn't even hardly feel it. Yet she's going to be able to respond because she's going to be so giving. There's a mindfulness to this. So I'm going to back up, which is how we ask them. And you can see that I barely have the rope in my fingers, and give her a little bit of pressure. But she's going to come with me because she's connected to me. Now, if I want to teach my horse flexion, I'm going to call to them with my heart. And then I'm going to bring, she's already there. She's already here. So how much easier is it if I combine approach and technique? A lot easier. Thank you. Now I'm going to just keep her there and not call her into my heart. But I'm going to use this rope and I'm going to pull on her. And let's see how much, look at her. Look how much I'm pulling. Is she going to follow that? Look at how oppositional she's being. It's not that much. Look it. Just took her nose and snatched it that way. That's opposition. They have it naturally. Look at her. Look at that. Now watch. Now I'm going to call her in. I'm going to call her in and get her attention. And call her in. And keep the rope working. I'm going to keep asking with the rope in conjunction with my heart and calling her in. I want this to be a pleasurable experience for her. I want it to be the path of least resistance. So I'm going to ask again. And you can see how I've got tension on here. And I want to call her back to my heart and into me. And that's how I'm going to combine my approach with my technique. And simply put, by the time we introduce anything like the saddle yesterday to Budar for the first time, he'd never had any pressure whatsoever. Girth, nothing. We had a big Western saddle. Front cinch, back cinch. He was fine. And then came to pick me up and allow me to get on his back because he trusted me and he stayed connected. And as long as there's that acceptance and that trust that I need to have that because it's safety. And it's a heartfelt way of bonding. It's our bonding ritual of bringing the horse back. So right now, I want to embody intention. My intention is to get connection. I'm going to think it. I'm going to ask for it. So it's different than saying, right now I want my horse on me, and I'm not on her. So I'm not embodying my mind right now. So that's the difference why she's not. There's no focus. So watch when I shift to full embodiment, and I'm going to be quiet right now. There was no verbal cue and there was no body cue until she turned around and this was my horseman's handshake. That's the difference. That's the power of this. So I'm asking Sundance to stay and walk with me and I'm embodying that walk and this is part of our lunging. So now I'm going to take my energy up and think rhythmic trot. And my head is going to go and I'm going to embody that energy and that 2 beat. And I'm going to ask again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Come back to the walk. Well, thank you. Thank you, Erin, so much. I hope that this has been a really easy, enjoyable process for the viewers to, an open dialogue and the horses here with us and the dogs. And thank you, Sundance. We have a lot of information on our website, www.riderhorsemanship.com. Numerous DVDs on everything from liberty to ground exercises to riding to trail riding to starting young horses to lunging to trailer loading, you name it. So please visit our website for more information. And of course, we offer a host and an array of clinics on the Tao of Horsemanship, which is specifically what this video is about, the introduction into our approach and philosophy and methodology on horsemanship. And thank you.